Hey, thanks for joining us. I'm Renay Bateman with DreamCatcher Music Label in association with L.A.C.E Entertainment Magazine. That's Artist Choice Entertainment. And I'm here with Boneshaker, getting ready to hit the stage at Afterlife Music Hall tonight with Edema and Flaw. I want to take a little minute and chat with Boneshaker. They've been around for a while. Maybe not all of you know that. But let's get some history. When were you guys formed?
Formed about 5 years ago. Brian and I and Ed, I believe I talked to Ed. Well, Brian and I have always been around together. Brian is the guitar player and I'm the drummer. And we decided we were going to form a band. And Ed is one of my great friends. And I said, Ed, I need you to join the band with us. And then we had Steven. He's the only bass player who actually liked us. And then we had another singer, but now we have replaced him with the best singer in the world. And this is Tony Faflick, our singer. This guy rocks like there's no tomorrow.
There you go. Oh, my oversight. This is Boneshaker. Brian, Bob, Tony, Steve, and Eddie. And they are amazing. I can't wait to see their show tonight. Look, how would you categorize the style of your music?
Rock.
Edgy rock.
Edgy rock, leaning more towards modern rock these days.
Right.
I'd say honestly with Brian, just the way, and Ed and the way they write riffs, it's got a lot of, for me, the reason why I love it and the reason why I joined is because there's a lot of Southern and a lot of blues in the way they write music and the way that they write riffs, and that was a huge reason why I was happy.
Our roots are in blues and rock, and so that leads us to, the combination of Brian's a little bit more metal, I'm a little bit more hard rock, Tony's a little bit more Southern rock and metal.
I'm the baby in the band, so I'm a little more new metal.
Steve is a little bit more punk, and Ed, if he had it his way, we'd be playing all GNR songs.
So what were some of your musical influences then growing up?
My first three songs I learned was Leonard Skinner, Freebird, Three Steps, and Simple Man. If you really listen to a lot of my riffs, guys, my music is really based around that kind of structure of music, to be honest with you.
Mine was Deep Purple, AC/DC.
You're gonna have to start over that question.
My phone's fine.
Okay.
I think my phone's fine.
Let him start.
What would be some of your musical? What would be some of your musical influences growing up?
All right, musical influences. I'd say, well, the first and foremost, it's funny because my dad did stage lights for Mississippi River Jam and Chicago Fest, and I was in my mom's belly at the time. Then I decided to have kids and have a family, and then that all went by the wayside. But I grew up with my dad jamming songs on the porch, and it was REO Speedwagon, it was Leonard Skinner, it was Journey, it was all sort of like 70s, late 70s rock, hard rock, and it was the band that really got me into music was original Van Halen, David Lee Roth Van Halen.
Yeah.
And then I kind of moved on to like heavier stuff like Seven Dust. I still love the 80s stuff, White Snake, all that stuff, even though I can't sing anywhere near like those guys. They're amazing.
He's the baby of the band, but he's the most talkative of the band.
Sorry.
I thought that would be Bob.
And I'm
Steven,
Steve-O?
what do you got?
I would say New York Dolls, Sex Pistols, The Bones, Marilyn Monroe, Raquel Welch, big influences. Old Western movies, horror movies for sure.
Horror or porn? I couldn't understand what you said.
It depends on
A little
your
bit of both.
interpretation.
Is there such thing as porn?
I think I'd dig some of that music as well.
Yeah, I'm there with Steve. Honestly, I'm a 70s baby. I fell in love with Kiss the moment I saw their Kiss Alive album, and I was hooked on music after that. Then the 80s rolled around. It was Guns N' Roses for me, early Aerosmith, just good old-fashioned blues-based rock and roll.
Nice. Well, who writes the music?
Riffs come from a little bit of here and a little bit of
A little bit there, a little bit there, but I'd say the main, Brian and I spent a lot of time working on stuff, and then we asked these guys, they put in their parts, and then we talk about it a lot as a team, and form it. We go back and forth. A lot of times we change things. We do a lot. I get blamed for that a lot.
In the middle of a show?
Yeah.
You're right.
Not in the middle of the show.
You know what? The nice thing about this band is that there's no egos here. It's an open forum for everybody. Hey, you got an idea? Except for this asshole.
Except for him.
They would disagree and say, they know I have an ego.
No, you know what? Everybody's open to hear ideas, which is a huge part of the band, which is nice. Because I've been in bands where that's not even
possibility.
it's frowned upon, and it's like one person and that's it. But in this band, it's open to interpretation for everybody to get an idea, the way they feel, the way they see something coming together. That's what's nice about it.
Well, Steve, I know that you actually wrote the lyrics for Pitch Black Love, and I know that's a crowd favorite. Absolutely. So where did that?
Well, I'd say
Yeah,
the
where did
crowd
that
I would
come
say
from?
I would say the crowd has good taste.
Well, like, what's the story behind that? Because seriously, it is
Honestly,
a crowd
it
pleaser.
was completely inspired by the simple idea of what if you were in love with a vampire? How would that go?
Okay.
It probably wouldn't go very well, but it gave us some nice imagery with the lyrics to play with in the song. It'd be good
Right.
hippies.
Is that packing up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Is that, is that part
Honestly,
of it?
haven't sang the lyrics. I'm not sure if they survive at the end or they die. But it's a great
You're
tune.
gonna have to check out the video.
Yeah, check out the video.
Check out the video someday.
So are you guys working on anything new? We got anything to share with
Yeah, Ed and I
what's
wrote a
going
new
on?
song the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, they didn't even know about
We
it.
don't even know about it. That's because he knows I'll just change it all anyway, so what's the difference?
No, we're
Well,
honestly,
I know you guys are in the studio.
we're in
right
Apophica
now.
Studios.
Right.
We just laid down 5 songs. We've got 2 of them that I've got vocals done to. I'm not going to name the songs because it'll be way too early.
No.
But-
In November, we'll be releasing one single.
And do the songs, do they actually write the name of the song itself? Like you said, you're not going to name a song until it's actually done, right?
Well,
So
a
it's
lot of times, like when I write a song, it'll be something that just pops in my head, the music first, then the lyrics will come after, or sometimes it'll be a catchy chorus, or like when Brian does, it'll just be a riff. And he's like, all right, I got this great riff, and what are we going to do with this thing? And then, since Tony's come along, he's given the lyrics a little bit more metaphor.
I write very metaphorically to
He writes
where
metaphorically.
you can get the meaning, but the meaning can take different meanings for everybody. But
Do you work with allegory?
So you actually need to catch the songs
You know
out
what, honestly, I
to know
prefer
the message.
Mastachole.
Right. So, what's the best part of your stage show? How would you guys characterize your stage show?
A lot of energy. No doubt about it.
Oh, I guarantee you that if you come and see our show, you can tell that each and every one of us just is happy to get the ability to be on that stage and play.
You will not
Right.
find one person. You know, a lot of bands is like one guy who's got all the energy. One guy's like the nut. One guy's like the Angus. In our band, I think everybody gets up
Everyone's
there,
nuts.
does what they
Right.
got to do because we enjoy playing the music that we write.
What's your favorite song to play?
Oh, boy, I'll
And
tell
you
you
know what? If this is 5 different answers, that's okay.
I'll tell you, for me, my favorite one.
It has to be a Boneshaker song.
Brian, you go
Get it
first.
right
buddy.
down.
I don't know any of the titles of our songs, so I go by riff. You know that.
Well, I'll tell you what. I love them all.
Right.
But I have to.
There's some new ones right
now
now that are
the
really
new
good.
ones are fresh in our mind
yeah,
because we've been working on them, and since we don't want to release the name of them yet, I can't say what my favorite
Okay,
song is.
ancient
But
Chinese
we still
secret
have
right
some,
now.
we still have some classics that we love, like just Circle or just even our title track, Boneshaker.
Boneshaker.
Right.
We got a song
Pink
that,
House.
Pink House that everyone seems to like that we play
Another
live.
fan favorite, yeah.
There's just, but we do have a lot of new stuff that's coming out or that we're working on that
Change
as
it
a
up a little
musician, you've already played those other songs. So now
Thousands of times.
whatever you're working on now is like the next thing you love the most.
Right. All right, so
I think I said
I love
that.
vague answers because it really doesn't commit to anything.
Yeah.
So
That's
you
how I
guys-
am with women. No, wait. hold on.
Oh, no.
Honestly, you want to answer something that we just recorded vocals. I love playing with these guys. I love playing Insane.
Yes.
Insane. We'll give you that.
Insane is one of the new tunes,
I've actually heard
and that'll
that,
be
and
one
that's a
coming
great
out here
song.
shortly. That
Yeah.
we've got. These guys did an amazing job laying the music down too. The bed that they laid down for me to lay vocals over is amazing, and I can't wait to share the song with everybody.
And wait till you hear the music.
You know, there actually is such respect in this band, and I love it, and I've love being a part of you guys for actually like 5 years. I've seen almost every show of theirs. And so I wanted to thank you for your time. I know you guys probably got to rush off to sound check
Yeah, we
right
gotta
now.
sound check
so
them out, but thank
I
you.
super appreciate your time. Check
you
this
for
out
having
on DreamCatcher music label, Ace Magazine. Again, that's Artist Choice Entertainment. And we're going to get it out on the Facebook, Boneshaker Facebook.
We are also going to be starting to call ourselves more Boneshaker Chicago now.
Right.
Because there are a couple other Boneshaker bands out, and people are like, how can I find you on Spotify? We're going to start being called Boneshaker.
Chicago.
Boneshaker Chicago.
Rock and roll, man. And just another thing, I want to also say that legally, anything I said in this interview, I'm not responsible.
It's null and void.
It's null and void.
All right, again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
See you soon.
All right, thank